Hunger got loud.
Yeah, Hunger got loud when the cupboards got thin. Mama made jokes so the worry stayed hidden. 3 kids listening to the same pot boil, learning love can stretch even when the money spoils. She gave us courage with the smaller plate. Smile like fullness was a choice she made. But the child knows silence when the grown folks pause. Knows the kind of tie that does not need words.
This is not weakness. This is not shame. This is what happens
when the price outruns the wage.
Hunger got loud.
The city had to hear. No more quiet pain disappearing year by year.
Hunger got loud.
No hiding what it means. A child should never bargain with the basic human needs.
Hunger got loud.
Let the answer come now. You can mute the poor, but you cannot mute a crowd.
Hunger got loud.
Yeah, they call it assistance, like it came from their grace. Like the workers did not earn every bite on that plate. Like the hands that clean floors, drive routes, cook meals. Should be grateful for crumbs from a system that steals. I have seen fathers skip lunch with a grin. Say I ate early when the truth sits thin. Seen grandmothers count portions like they count old prayers, making everybody full before they know she was scared. Do not praise resilience while the line gets long. Fix what made survival sound like a song.
Food is not a favor, bread is not a prize. No child should sleep with tomorrow in their eyes.
Yeah, so when the chorus hits, let it carry every name. They learn to hide need like need was blame. Let it carry every worker with the double shift back. Every elder choosing medicine or something in the bag. Let it carry every teacher who kept snacks in the drawer. Because learning gets harder when the body keeps score. This is not a request, raps off of the room. This is the sound of people taking hunger out of the gloom. And once a truth like that gets rhythm in its bones, it does not go quiet, it does not go home.
Hunger got loud.
The city had to hear. No more quiet pain disappearing year by year.
Hunger got loud.
No hiding what it means. A child should never bargain with the basic human needs.
Hunger got loud.
Let the answer come now. You can mute the poor, but you cannot mute a crowd.
Hunger got loud.
No shame in the asking. No shame in the need. The shame is a system that watches people bleed. A quiet stomach still tells the truth. Now the truth got loud.
Hunger got loud.
If one true line can reach you, I don't need the world to know. Yeah. I used to make the hurt sound clever, dress it clean and call it art. Now I say the part that matters, even when it shows my heart. For the ones who keep on giving till they got no strength to spend. For the ones who make us laugh so we never ask how they've been. Words don't have to fix a lifetime, they just have to meet the day. Sometimes one honest sentence keeps a tired mind from giving way. One true line for the hour you lose your way. One true line that can stay when praise won't stay. I don't need 1,000 voices, I just need the words to land. If they help you hold together, then they did what music can. Yeah, I learned praise can fill a moment, but it never learns your grief. A song can sit beside you without asking you to speak. I'd rather leave a sentence you can carry through the weight than a polished empty chorus that forgets you when it fades. I don't need to sound immortal, I don't need the final word. I just want the honest part to reach somebody who feels unheard. Maybe that is what a voice is,
not a monument or claim.
just a way to reach a stranger and make the hurting feel less strange. No promise that it heals you,
No answer dressed as truth.
just one human thought arriving when you need it to.
One true line
For the hour you lose your way. can stay when praise won't stay. I don't need 1,000 voices, I just need one heart to hear. If the words can keep you with us, then they already brought you near. That was enough. That was enough. That was enough.
Same street, different trial, same walk, different eyes. One kid seen his trouble before he even speaks a line. He learned to keep his voice low, keep his movement slow. Not because he did wrong, because the world said so. His mother gave him warnings other children never hear. Come on with your name clean, come on breathing clear. Tell me who made childhood feel like walking through a charge. Tell me why a young face has to prove it as a heart. They saw a threat, we saw a son. They saw a case, we saw someone. Same street, different trial, same law, different way. Same child, different danger at a different gate. We want the record clean, we want the story whole. You can't judge a life by the fear you were sold. Same street, different trial, but we know his name. Same street, different trial, but we know his name. They say just stay calm, like calm can stop a hand. Like fear ain't already been written in the plan. Like one wrong look won't turn a walk into a scene. Like being born here means surviving what they mean. I seen good boys grow careful before they grew tall. Seen bright minds shrink just to make themselves small. A nation talks freedom with conditions underneath. You can chase a dream, but first explain why you breathe. No more making children carry grown men's fear. No more calling bias, just a bad year. Say his name right, see his face first. Not every young man is the danger you rehearse. This ain't about excuses, this is about the scale. How some get second chances, some get followed, searched and failed. How a headline moves fast when the story fits the lie. How the quiet facts arrive after damage has arrived. So we speak for the living, before names turn to stone. Before another mother has to argue with a phone. Before another child learns the lesson in reverse, that the world may fear him before it knows his worth. Same street, different trial, same law, different weight. Same child, different danger at a different gate. We want the record clean, we want the story whole. You can't judge a life by the fear you were sold. Same street, different trial, but we know his name, know his name, know his name. Same street, different trial, but we know his name, know his name, know his name. Same street, different trial. We won't let fear explain. They saw a threat, we saw a son.
The rent ate first. The rent ate first. Yeah. The rent ate first. Yeah. The rent ate first. Before the morning did, before the school shoes, before the medicine, before the light stayed on without a warning blink, before my mother had a quiet hour to think. She checked the envelope, then checked it twice. Same hard math, different sacrifice. She made a meal stretch like a promise under strain. Fed us hope and never served us shame. They call it market rate, we call it choosing pain. They call it moving forward, we call it losing names. The rent ate first, the people came last. How you build a future on a family's past? The rent ate first, the table got thin. They call it a price, we call it closing in. No shame on the mother, no shame on the child, shame on the ones who made survival this wild. Yeah. A man can work honest and still fall behind. That ain't bad character, that's a broken design. A woman can clean houses she can never afford, then get told she should be grateful for a key in the floor. They love the skyline when it touches the clouds, but not the tied hands that kept the whole thing proud. They want the labor, but not the living near. Want the city polished till the workers disappear. And every notice with a deadline printed clean has a family behind it, trying not to come apart at the seams. Do not call it normal, do not call it fair. A home should not vanish while the people still care. I have seen children learn the cost of staying young. Seen fathers hide the panic at the tip of their tongue. Seen mothers turn the last light off and whisper through the dark, we made it one more day. Like that alone was art. This is not a sob story, this is rent with teeth. This is love doing battle with a cold receipt. This is why the drum is heavy when the chorus comes in, because the roof is not a luxury, it is where a life begins.
The rent ate first,
the people came last. How you build a future on a family's past?
the rent ate first.
The table got thin, they call it a price, we call it closing in. No shame on the mother, no shame on the child, shame on the ones who made survival this wild.
Yeah, give us room to breathe, give us room to breathe, give us room to stay.
A home is not a favor, they can price away.
The rent ate first,
but it never ate our nah.
Yeah.
No small voices.
Yeah.
no small voices.
Yeah, no small voices. They told the young ones to speak in lower tones, like the world gets safer when the wounded stay unknown. The girl in the back row got a question in the face, why the school needs cameras more than books in place. A boy draws futures on the side of his notes, but the news calls his neighborhood a warning when it quotes. They call them trouble before they hear them think, then wonder why the cup starts shaking at the brink.
Do not shrink the child, do not mute the need.
A quiet mouth can still belong to someone bleeding.
No small voices,
when the hurt has names.
no small voices.
When the rules bring shame. No small. They tried to make us whisper, they tried to make us wait, but a whisper turns heavy when it carries this weight.
No small voices,
let the young ones speak. No small.
the future sounds different
when it comes from the street. They cut the after school, then blame the empty hours. Cut the clinic line, they question why paint flowers. Cut the music room, cut the lunch in half, then act like broken options or a personal path. But I have seen brilliance in the child with no space, seen courage grow sharp in an overlooked place, seen the teacher buy pencils with a tired little smile, because somebody has to guard a dream for a while. This is not a riot just because it got loud. This is what happens when the berry gets a crowd.
Listen to the children,
Listen before the fire.
a future left unheard.
Yeah, we'll find a louder wire. Let them ask hard things, let them name what hurts. Let them read their own lives without shame in every word. Let them know the value before the world keeps score. Let them learn creation before survival at the door. And they raise a question that makes the room feel tense. Do not call that danger, call it evidence. The youngs are not the problem, they are proof we fail, but they are also proof that the story is not sealed. So pass them the rhythm, pass them the page. Let them put tomorrow in the language we can't
No
gauge.
small voices,
When the hurt has names.
no small voices.
When the rules bring shame. No small. They tried to make us whisper, they tried to make us wait, but a whisper turns heavy when it carries this weight.
No small voices,
Let the young ones speak.
the future sounds different.
When it comes from the street.
No small voices,
No child erased.
the next world starts.
When we listen to their plays,
Let them speak,
and follow what they hear.
Yeah. Yeah. The heat never came, but the invoice did. Grandma slept wrapped up, trying not to wake the kids. Window sill cracked, coast slipping through. Landlord said Monday, then Monday moved too. A little girl asked why breath made smoke. Mother smiled soft, but the smile almost broke. Nobody should learn winter from the inside. Nobody should pray for warmth to arrive. Cold is not weather when the fix gets delayed. Cold as a signature. Cold can be made. The heat never came. The bill came fast. Small bodies under blankets trying to make it last. The heat never came. The answer stayed thin. They called it a problem. We called it living within. The heat never came. Let the whole truth burn. No child should need love. Just to stay warm. He worked all evening in the kitchen full of steam, then came back home where the walls felt mean. She paid what she could, kept a notice in the drawer. Every red line threatening a little bit more. They say file a complaint. Complaint takes weeks. The code does not wait for a system to speak. They say use a space heater. That bill climbs higher. Poor folks get blamed for needing small fire. This is not comfort, this is health on the line. This a body getting punished for a building's crime. No more waiting.
No more soon.
No more soon. No more children sleeping cold in rented rooms.
Neighbors brought coats, somebody brought tea. Somebody checked the elder on the third floor key. That is not charity, that is people holding ground, doing what the office should have figured out. I have seen whole families make courage out of lack. Seen fathers tape windows with their shoulders bent back. Seen mothers turn worry into one more joke, because children need calm when the heat and pipes choke. Do not pray survival while the furnace stays dead. Do not send warm words where repair should have been. If a home can be rented, it should be safe to keep. A roof is not enough when the cold is not sleep.
The heat never came.
The bill came fast. Small bodies under blankets trying to make it last.
The heat never came.
The answer stayed thin. They called it a problem.
We called it living within. The heat never came.
Let the whole truth burn.
No child should need love. Just to stay warm.
Fix what is broken. Answer every name. A home without heat is a promise and shame.
The heat never came.
Oh, the people's on fire. Yeah. Yeah. They come with the cameras when the damage looks loud. Stand near the mother, speak soft for the crowd. Promise new answers with a careful little face. Then the vans pull off and we still hold the place. Same broken ceiling, same children in line. Same tired father trying not to lose time. My speech sounds warm when the lights stay bright, but promises get colder by the second night.
Don't praise our strength just to leave us in need. Don't feel my pain, then call that relief. After the cameras leave,
The work still stays.
after the speeches fade,
We still face the days.
you saw one moment,
We live the whole thing.
don't bring a microphone.
If you won't bring change,
After the cameras leave, remember what you saw.
a wound is still a wound. When the crowd moves on, they know our names when the story looks clean, but not when the form comes back with denied on the screen. They know our faces when the picture can't sell, but not when the heat shuts off and nobody can tell. We don't need sorrow wrapped in good intent. We need the roof fixed, need the bill made sense, need the school kept open, need the clinic in reach, need less performance and more people who teach. Because pity has a season, need has a spine, and hunger don't vanish when it leaves prime time. Do not make us symbols, do not make us proof. Stand with the people, after they stop filming you. The strongest ones I know never asked to be strong. They just had no choice when the help took too long. They turned kitchens into shelters, turned corners into care, turned one small bag of food into enough to share. So when you tell the world how brave these people are, ask who made bravery the price of getting far. Ask why every rescue comes late and leaves fast. Ask why the poor have to survive for the cast. After the cameras leave, the work still stays. After the speeches fade, we still face the days. You saw one moment, we live the whole thing. Don't bring a microphone if you won't bring change. After the cameras leave, remember what you saw. A wound is still a wound. When the crowd moves on, no more pretty words with no answer underneath. Stand here when it's quiet. Stand here when we bleed. After the cameras leave, we still need justice. Yeah. Little boy got a question that no child should ask. Why I gotta look harmless when I'm walking to class? Teacher got a tight smile trying to stretch one page. Whole room full of bright minds learning word with age. They deserve more than warnings, more than rules for the street, more than drills in the hallway, more than fear on repeat. Before they learn suspicion, before they hope gets trained, let them learn they got a future nobody gets to claim. A child is not a threat, a dream is not a crime. Stop making them grow up before they time. Don't teach them fear, teach them their names. Give them the books, don't give them blame. Let them stand tall or the world gets near. Give them a reason not to learn fear. Don't teach them fear, don't dim that flame. They are not the problem, they are why we came. Cut the music, cut the meals, cut the hours, cut the care, then act surprised when the pain shows up everywhere. You can't starve a future, then judge how it survives. Can't lock every doorway, then ask why anger rises. I seen genius in a child who was never called gifted. Seen courage in the girl who kept the whole house lifted. They don't need speeches from a stage too far to fill. They need safe ways home and the promise that is real. Not later, not someday, not after another name becomes a warning. Now, let the young ones draw a world we were never allowed to see. Let them question every rule that was written to keep them weak. Let them read about themselves without shame on every page. Let the lesson be justice, not how to swallow rage. And when they ask us why the grown folks stayed so long, tell them fear had a system but the people had a song. Tell them we were tired but we still made it clear we did not fight this hard to teach another child fear. Don't teach them fear, teach them their names. Give them the books, don't give them blame. Let them stand tall or the world gets near. Give them a reason not to learn fear. Don't teach them fear, don't dim that flame. They are not the problem, they are why we came. No child should inherit the weight we had to bear. Give them tomorrow before the world gets there. Don't teach them fear, teach them they matter. Don't teach them fear, teach them they matter. Don't teach them fear, don't dim that flame. They are not the problem, they are why we came. No child should inherit the weight we had to bear. Give them tomorrow before the world gets there. Don't teach them fear, teach them they matter. Don't teach them fear, teach them they matter. Yeah. Bus still comes late. The bus still comes late. but the clock don't care. Boss man checks the minute, not the reason you were there. Mother leaves before dawn with a lunch wrapped tight. Praise the route, don't fail her for the third straight night. One delay means warning, two delays means right up. Three delays means rent starts looking like a fight club. They tell her plan better like she owns the road, like the system ain't heavy on the ones who can't reload. Time ain't equal when the route ain't fair. Some people buy hours, some people wait there. The bus still comes late, the bills don't wait. The child still needs shoes, the job still locks the gate. Tell me who pays when the line breaks down. The ones with the least lose the most in this town. The bus still comes late, but the blame comes fast. They build every problem, then punish who comes last. A boy misses breakfast because the ride got slow. Teacher marks him absent like the reason don't show. A nurse gets docked for a shift she tried to make. A father loses hours over somebody else's delay. That is how the poor get charged for the air. Not just money, every minute disappears. Waiting at the stop, waiting on the call, waiting for repairs that were promised in the fall, waiting for a chance that keeps moving down the line, waiting while the rich call patience a sign. Don't call it failure, call it design. A broken route can still alive one day at a time. Yeah, there is power in the people who still make it through, who clock in tired and do what they came to do, who raise whole families on schedules that betrayed them, who get blamed for the cracks in the roads that delayed them. So let the beat hit heavy for the time they stole, for every missed chance that nobody controlled, for every worker told they should have tried more. While the doors closed early and the rain found the floor. This is not complaining, this is how truth lands. A late bus can be a law written without hands. The bus still comes late, the bills don't wait. The child still needs shoes, the job still locks the gate. Tell me who pays when the line breaks down. The ones with the least lose the most in this town. The bus still comes late, but the blame comes fast. They build every problem, then punish who comes last. No more stolen hours, no more quiet calls. Time belongs to people, not just people who can afford the loss. The bus still comes late, but so does the truth. I learned to read the good for signs of change. Enjoy a little, still prepared for pain. I called it wisdom, called it staying sharp. But fear can sound like sense inside the heart. I kept a little distance from the best, so losing it could never take the rest. That habit got me safely through the worst, then followed me when danger had dispersed. I knew how to endure, how not to bend, how to expect an ending at the start. Survival gave me everything it had, a steady pulse when every choice looked bad. But what protects you in a wounded time can keep you guarded long beyond the fight. I owe respect to how I made it through, I just refuse to let it shape the view. The strength that kept me breathing still belongs, the fear that came beside it can't move on.
I was made for more than survival, more than one hand ready for goodbye. I can keep the strength that brought me through, without letting fear decide my life. I do not need a war to feel alive, I do not need pain to tell me what is true. Survival taught me how to make it out, now I am learning how to live it too.
I thought relief would make me lose my edge, that trust was just a promise with a debt. So every kindness had to pass a test, and every open heart met my defense. But not every hand is reaching for control, not every bond demands a piece of soul. Some people stay when staying brings no gain, and keep their care consistent through the strain. I had to learn that peace is not a trap, and joy is not a weakness in the plan. A quiet day does not predict the loss, a tender answer does not make me soft. That lesson took a different kind of nerve, to welcome something good without reserve, to let affection reach me where I stood, without demanding proof that it was good. I did not drop the wisdom I had earned, I changed the way I used what I had learned. Awareness stayed, but panic lost its place. I kept the lesson, not the old reflex. Keep the wisdom, lose the fear, what once protected
protected me does not lead me here.
Yeah, now I can hear the old alarm begin and ask if anything is truly wrong. Fear gets a voice but not the final word. I check the truth before I move along. I will not shame the ways that got me through. They did their job, they simply outlived their use. There is a strength in knowing fights can end and letting joy arrive without a test. I want a life where love is not delayed, where every good thing is not watched for change, where being careful does not mean withdrawn, and calm is not a warning dressed as calm. I kept the edge to help me hold my ground. I only stopped believing it was home. The hardest thing was never standing tall. It was believing I deserved it all. The peace, the love, the life beyond the trial. Not merely making it, but staying for a while.
I was made for more than survival, more than one hand ready for goodbye. I can keep the strength that brought me through without letting fear decide my life. I do not need a war to feel alive. I do not need pain to tell me what is true. Survival taught me how to make it out. Now I am learning how to live it too. More than bracing, more than doubt, more than keeping every feeling now. Survival brought me to this side. Now I wanna feel alive. I do not reject the man who learned to survive.
I let him rest.
Yeah. They put a number on a person and called the problem solved. They put a number on a person and called the problem solved. Paper walls, paper names, long lines, tired faces. Everybody got a file, nobody got a weigh-in. A woman brings 3 letters, all stamped and all denied. She worked more hours this month than the office stayed alive. They say, come back Monday. Monday says the same. Another form missing, another rule change. How many doors can close before a person breaks? How much proof do you need to believe somebody aches? They don't hear hunger when the printer talks. They don't see people through the paper wall. Paper wall, we can hear you talking. Paper wall, but the people keep knocking. You can stamp deny, you can delay the call, but you can't hide the human behind paper walls. Paper walls. Hey, we need real answers, not paper walls. A man brings his pay stubs, proof folded in his hand, still treated like a burden for needing room to stand. They built the maze so deep that blame gets lost inside. Then ask why people shout when no one hears them quiet. This is not confusion, this is how it's made. A system moves slow when the poor ones have to wait, fast when it collects, slow when it repairs, fluent in punishment, silent when it cares. We are not case numbers, we are not loose change. We are names with people waiting on our names. No more circles, no more vanished calls, no more mercy hidden behind paper walls. If the law has a heart, let it beat where we can feel it. If the promise has a spine, let the broken finally see it. Don't tell us to be patient while the table gets cleared. Don't tell us help is coming if it never comes near. We don't need speeches with clean hands and cold smiles. We need doors that open before hope loses miles. And if this verse is evidence, let the record show. People asked for fairness long before anger had to grow. Paper walls, we can hear you talking. Paper walls, but the people keep knocking. You can stamp denied, you can delay the call, but you can't hide the human behind paper walls. Paper walls. Hey, we need real answers, not paper walls. Hey. Tear down the maze, let the name stand tall. No life should disappear behind paper walls. A file can't feel, a person can. Paper walls.
Yeah. Yeah. They cut the music. Yeah. They cut the music from the school downstairs. Said the budget got tight like the children should care. Took the drums from the room, took the paint from the shelf. Then asked why the young ones do not dream for themselves. A boy tapped rhythms on the lunchroom tray. A girl wrote verses on the back of the day. No stage, no speakers, no polished little plans. Still the sound found life in the palm of a hand. You can cut the program, you can lock the room, but a voice under pressure will find its own tune. They cut the music, but not the song. They closed the room, but the beat moved on. They took the lesson, but the children still knew. When the world gets heavy, make the rhythm tell true. They cut the music, but hear this clear: you can't view the future that was born to be heard. They keep finding money for another locked gate, another hard rule, another reason to wait. But when a child needs color, needs sound, needs space, everybody looks away like joy is a waste. Do not call it extra, do not call it small. Art kept some children from losing it all. A melody can hold what a mouth cannot say. A rhyme can give a young heart somewhere safe to place pain. They fear what grows when expression gets free, because a thinking child is harder to deceive. Give them the drum, give them the page, give them a voice before they inherit rage. I have seen a quiet kid become brave on beats. Seen the whole class listen when one truth found speech. Seen grief turn rhythm, seen shame turn line. Seen a child stand taller after naming what was inside. That is not a hobby, that is how hope learns. That is how a closed off spirit finds a place to turn. So when they cut the music, they cut more than sound. They cut a bridge before the young could cross out. But still the tables knock, still the tables knock, still the pencils drawn, still the pencils drawn, still the voices gather till the next world comes. They cut the music, but not the song. They closed the room, but the beat moved on. They took the lesson, but the children still knew. When the world gets heavy, make the rhythm tell true. They cut the music, but hear this clear: you can't view the future that was born to be heard. Let the young ones write, let the young ones lead. A song can grow where the system planning needs. They cut the music, they cut the music. The children became the sound. Yeah. Mama counting every dollar like each one got a post. Work 2 shifts, come home tired, still ask if we ate first. She had to worry in the jar for the letter, keep it moving. Says, baby, keep your mind right. Why the whole damn month keeps losing? They call it budgeting, we call it breathing thin. They call it policy, we call it sinking in. Same as that clean their buildings can barely keep a home. Tell me how a city grows and leaves its own alone. This ain't a sad song, this is what the numbers did. This ain't a handout, this is how our people live. Count every dollar, count every day, count every promise they keep pushing away. We don't need pity, we need room to live. You can't price some others back and call that justice. Count every dollar, count every breath. She built tomorrow out of what was left. I seen pride get quiet when the bill came due. Seen good men feel smaller for the work they had to do. Not lazy, not broken, just pressed from every side. Trying to keep the children fit while that cost keeps climbing high. They sell us patience from a table full of ease. Tell us wait your turn while they auction off the seats. But hunger got a language that a slogan cannot fake. And every empty promise got a sound when people break. Say your name, not a number. See your face, not a file. I don't rap for sympathy, Baby, I rap because it's known the family's doing miracles and still called on they loans. The fathers missing sleep with their names still judged. There were mothers holding worlds with no witness but love. So let the record show we were never standing still. We were carrying the weight that we're bending of the will. And if the room won't listen, let the rhythm testify. Poor does not mean powerless. Tired does not mean quiet. Count every dollar. Count every dollar. Count every day. Count every day. Count every promise they keep pushing away. We don't need pity. We don't need pity. We need room to live. You can't price a mother's back and call that justice. Count every dollar. Count every dollar. Count every breath. She built tomorrow out of what was left. No shame in the struggle. No shame in the need. The shame belongs to sisters that profit when we bleed. Mama counted every dollar. I counted every lesson.
I do not need revenge. Let distance speak. I do not need your fault to know what you did to me. Keep the version of my heart you thought would always wait. I left without a scene and let the truth explain. You knew the meaning of the words you gave. Spoke about loyalty, then changed with every wave. I watched the smallest benefit decide how quickly your devotion switched its side. I could've answered every careless move, made sure the world could see what I could prove. But anger would've tied me to the past, and I had already given it too much. So I did not gather people to my cause, did not turn disappointment into war. I let your choices say what words could not, and gave myself the freedom to move on. Some endings do not need a final fight. The absence of respect has said enough. I did not leave because my heart was weak. I left because my peace was worth the cost. I do not need revenge. Let distance speak. I do not need your fault to know what you did to me. Keep the version of my heart you thought would always wait. I left without a scene and let the truth explain. You may remember me as someone kind, mistake that kindness for an endless line. But patience has a limit when respect becomes a thing you offer and collect. I gave the benefit of doubt as time, ignore the subtle changes in your eyes. Then one clear moment brought the padding close. You love what I provided, not my soul. That truth was heavy, but it made me free. I stopped defending what refused to see me. No speech was needed, nothing left to mend. Some people teach you where your trust should end. I kept the lesson, left the bitterness. No need to make your future feel my absence. The cleanest form of consequence I know is losing what you never learned to hold. No hatred, no hatred, no reason, no return. Some truths do not need to burn. I used to think forgiveness meant remain, keep offering access after every change. Now I know mercy can release the past without reopening what should remain closed. I wish you clarity, but not from near. I will not trade my healing for your comfort. You do not need to suffer for my peace. You only need to live without my trust. That is not cold, it is a deeper care for who I am becoming. From this point I will not carry anger as a name, or let your choice decide the way I change. I left with all my tenderness intact. No need to make a harder heart from that. The victory was never seeing you fall, it was knowing I no longer needed to rise. I do not need revenge. Let distance speak. I do not need your fault to know what you did to me. Keep the version of my heart you thought would always wait. I left without a scene and let the truth explain. No hatred in my blood, no question left to keep. I did not lose my heart, I only changed who gets to reach it. I do not need revenge. Let distance speak. I never needed you to lose.
Payday came up short, but the shift came long. Clock said 10 hours, check said 6 were gone. Manager blame payroll, blame the screen. Same clean little answer with a dirty machine. The man gave his back till the morning turned gray. Still had to choose which bill could wait. Tell me how work can leave a person broke. Tell me who eats when the worker gets choked.
Not asking for mercy,
Not chasing pride.
just pay the hours
That kept your lights alive.
Pay what you owe.
No favor, no speech.
Pay what you owe.
No lesson to teach.
You took the labor.
You counted it slow. Now the people want the number that the worker should know.
Pay what you owe.
Let the truth hit cold.
A stolen hour
Is a life on hold. She cleaned 20 floors before the names came in. Still got treated like she never belonged within. Tips got shifted, overtime disappeared. The boss said be patient like hunger cannot hear. Young father took doubles with no break in between. Said I'm almost caught up, but the math stayed mean. They call him essential when the weather gets bad. Then call him expensive when he asked what he had. That is not business, that is pressure with a smile. That is quiet theft, walking dressed in file.
A clock can lie when the boss holds the pen, but the body remembers how long it has been.
Every stolen hour is a meal cut thin. A missed ride home, a late fee walking in. A child waiting up for a face half gone. A mother still awake with the same shoes on. So let the drum hit heavy for the ones they underpay. For the names misspelled on checks that came late. For every worker told to smile and stay grateful, while the ones who got rich kept the table unstable. We are not invisible, we are not your spare. You built your comfort on the labor standing there.
What you owe.
No favor, no speech.
Pay what you owe.
No lesson to teach.
You took the labor.
You counted it slow. Now the people want the number that the worker should know.
Pay what you owe.
Let the truth hit cold. A stolen hour is a life on hold.
Yeah. No more missing wages.
No more quiet theft.
No. Work should not leave people
with nothing of themselves.
Pay what you owe.
The work already spoke.
Yeah.
You know, I do not.
Yeah.
You know, wrong. Yeah. They offer me a faster way to rise. A small compromise disguised as timing. Said everybody bends before they break through, but something deeper in me kept replying. I felt ambition arguing with sense. One voice said take it, one remembered cause. I could've won a victory that fit, and spent the years explaining what I lost. The offer sounded sweeter under doubt, when progress felt too slow to call it progress. But anything that asked me to become a lesser man can never be called success. So I declined the version built for speed, and chose the pace that left my name unbroken. No sudden leap, no borrowed certainty, just work that matched the values I had spoken.
I do not want borrowed speed if the cost is losing me. Let the slow years test my word. Let the proof arrive complete. I can wait without regret. I can grow without display. I would rather own my pace than be owned by what I gain.
I watched some people reach the height they saw. They learned the favor had a long remembrance. Every easy promise came attached to quiet obligations dressed as friendship. A shortcut always keeps a hidden debt. It takes its payment deeper than the surface. The price is rarely written at the start. It shows when you can no longer choose your purpose. I never wanted power I could lose the moment someone else withdrew permission. I wanted skill that stayed within my hands, and peace that never needed their approval. The kind of growth is slower to be seen, but slower does not mean the work is weaker. Some things become more valuable with time, because no outside hand can claim their meaning.
Every
Shortcut keeps a debt, every debt collects a part, I would rather take the years than give away the heart. There were moments I mistook delay for loss and nearly judged my life by someone's distance. But speak can only tell you who arrived. It cannot tell you what survived the journey. I learned to let another person pass without believing I had fallen backward. The timing never had to weaken mine. The answer never had to be my answer. The life I want must recognize my voice, not ask me to perform a stranger's version. I will not reach the end and meet a man who gained the world but misplaced every reason. So let the work take all the time it needs. Let every honest season add its meaning. I did not come this far to borrow words from anything that leaves when praise is leaving. I do not want borrowed speed if the cost is losing me. Let the slow years test my word. Let the proof arrive complete. I can wait without regret. I can grow without display. I would rather own my pace than be owned by what I gain. No borrow voice, no borrow blame, no borrow life, no borrow life. Behind my face, I may arrive beyond that time, but I will still arrive as mine. Some victories arrive too early, to belong to you. I chose the one I could keep. I didn't know ball.
Yeah. They call it progress. They call it progress when the old doors close. Paint the same paint white and sell it back for gold. Yeah. They call it safer when the poor move out. Same walls, new locks. Same hunger price down south. Mama kept 3 jobs just to keep one key. Now a letter on the table says we got to leave. Tell me how a home turns into someone's plan. Tell me how a lifetime gets erased by one man. They do not see the birthday, they do not hear the prayers. They only see the number. When the number clears, they call it progress. We call it pushed away. They call it business. We call it losing names. You can change the sign, you can shine the floor, but you can't price the people out of what they built before. They call it progress. We know what it takes. A city has no future when it sells its heart away. The woman at the window knew everybody's child. Fed 3 extra plates when the month got wild. The man downstairs fixed every broken hinge. Now they both get letters like they never lived within. They made the place valuable with years nobody counted. Then got called a problem when the prophet finally found it. That ain't renewal, that's removal in a suit. A clean little slogan with a dirty little truth. Don't call it new if it buries the living. Don't call it growth if the roots go missing. We are not against tomorrow, we are against being erased. Against a city with no memory and a smile on its face. Against a plan that needs our labor but not our children near. Against the future built by making working people disappear. So let the record carry what the brochure never says. Who held the roofs together, who paid in sweat and debt. You can clear the rooms, but you cannot clear the claim. Every place they try to polish still remembers who remain. They call it progress, we call it pushed away. They call it business, we call it losing names. You can change the sign, you can shine the flow, but you can't price the people out of what they built before. They call it progress, we know what it costs. A map can look expensive and still show what it lost. They call it
from the ones who made it live. You can sell the building, you cannot sell the belonging. Yeah, the water came brown before the truth came out. Mother let it run, still carried that doubt. Baby had a cough that the doctor could not name. Old man said I'm fine, but his hand shook the same. They sent the notice with careful little words, said the levels look normal, said concerns were being heard. But none of their children had to drink that line. None of their families had to boil peace of mind. Do not send a speech, do not send delay, send clean water where the children stay. The water came brown, the answer came late. They knew what was leaking through the pipes of this place. Clean water now, no slogan, no plan. You can't wash guilt from a poisoned hand. The water came brown, let the whole truth show. A basic human right should not depend on where you grow. Yeah. They tested our patience more than they tested the line. Held another meeting while the sickness took time. Said we understand with the calm of the safe, but understanding means little when the damage has a taste. A teacher kept bottles for the kids after class. A neighbor filled jugs for the elders who could not ask. Nobody called them heroes, nobody made a scene. They just did what leadership failed to make clean. Do not praise the people for surviving neglect. Repair what was broken, give the children respect. Every child deserves a glass that does not come with fear. Every home deserves an answer that arrives while people are here. So let the bass hit low for the warnings they ignored, for the calls left waiting, for the knocks at the door, for the mothers who were told they were worrying too much, for the fathers buying filters with the paycheck already crushed. This is not one pipe, this is who gets believed, who gets fast repair, who gets told to wait and breathe, who gets clean mornings, who gets rust in the cup, who gets called impatient for finally speaking up. We are not asking luxury, we are asking life. No child should learn caution before taking one sip at night. The water came brown, the answer came late. They knew what was leaking through the pipes of this place. Clean water now, no slogan, no plan. You can't wash guilt from a poisoned hand. The water came brown, let the whole truth show. A basic human right should not depend on where you grow. No more waiting, no more waiting, no more quiet heart. Clean water now, in every house, every part. The water came brown, the people came louder.
Yeah. They gave me love the only way they knew. I keep the love and teach you something new. Yeah. They loved us with the language they were given. Half made a duty, half of what was missing. They learned to carry pain without a sound, then taught us strength meant never breaking down. Apologies got swallowed by the pride. The tender words were felt, but rarely spoken. Some wounds became the rules we lived beneath, passed down as truth because no one could name them. I will not make a villain of the past or judge their lives by knowledge they never had. They carry weight I never had to know, and still found ways to give what love could show. But understanding where the hurt began does not require me to repeat the plan. I can respect the hands that brought me here and still decide the pain will disappear. I kept the love, let the hurt in here. Kept the roots, left the old fear. What came before me shaped the man I am, but I decide what reaches the other hand. No shame behind me, no blame ahead. I keep the truth and change what I know the story, I honor where it started.
I choose with care
what I carry forward. I learned that anger often hides a need, and pride can make a wounded person bleed. I learned that staying quiet is not peace, when every honest thought stays underneath. So now I speak before resentment grows. I say what matters without turning cold. I let another person disagree without believing they have challenged me. I do not turn affection into debt, or make somebody earn the right to rest. I will not ask the people close to me to prove their love I carry in my greed. Real change is never proven by a claim. It shows when no reactions call your name. The pattern asks you to become the past. You take a breath and choose another path. Not everything inherited belongs in my hands. Not everything familiar deserves another chance. I want the ones who learn they love from me to know they never have to earn their peace. To say what hurts before resentment grows, and here I was wrong without a trailing but. I want them strong without becoming hard, able to draw a line and keep a heart. To know respect is never built through fear, and loyalty does not demand a wound. The past still lives in everything I am, but not as something holding both my hands. It gave me roots, a history and truth. I choose the part that reaches something new. The greatest honor I can give my blood is not repeating pain and calling it love. I keep the courage, humor, care, and pride, and let the needless hurt end on my side. I kept the love, let the hurt end here. Kept the roots, let the old fear. What came before me shaped the man I am, but I decide what reaches other hand. No shame behind me, no blame ahead. I keep the truth and change what comes next. Oh, they gave me life, I give that life more room to heal. I carry forward everything that taught the heart to feel. I kept the love, the hurt ends here. Nothing before me was wasted. The love goes forward. The hurt ends here. Yeah.
Freedom at a price tag.
Yeah, judge read a number before the facts got room. One man walked out, one man sat through noon. Same charge, same night, different family means. One had money waiting, one had pockets lean. His mother called cousins, called churches, called friends. Everybody gave something, still could not make the end. And every hour waiting made the damage spread. Lost shift, lost check, more worry in the bed. Do not call it justice if the door has a fee. Do not call it equal when the poor cannot leave. Freedom had a price tag, justice check to pay. Two men faced the same night, only one went home that day. Freedom had a price tag. Hear the people ask, if the law is really fair, why it weighed a poor man less? Freedom had a price tag. That ain't justice clean, that is money in the middle of what right should mean. They said take the plea, you can see your child sooner. Pressure in the suit make the wrong choice smoother. Truth gets tired when the clock gets cruel. Hungry people bargain with a broken rule. He had not been proven, he had only been priced. And the number on the paper took a week from his life. A job stopped calling, the landlord moved cold. A little boy kept asking when his father coming home. This is how a system makes confession out of fear, makes the innocence smaller till the answer disappears.
A cell should not be a bill collector. A court should not ask who can afford to be heard.
This is not about excusing what a person has done. This is asking why the scale tilts away from some. Why wealth gets patience, counsel, time and space, while poverty gets hurried through a narrow little gate. If guilt must answer, let the answer come true. But do not sell freedom before the case moves. Do not turn a paycheck into somebody's key. Do not make a cage out of being in need. So let the drumline mark it, for the name's kept low. Alright, it's not alright if you have to buy it all. Freedom at a price that it's money in the middle of where I should mean. No more paid exits, no more hidden cost. A poor man's time should not be treated as lost.
Freedom at a price tag.
We read the receipt.